But he get the position from the Grecians then.
Right? Go ahead.
It's like many of our Israelite brothers and thing too.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right,
Yeah.
Right? And the royal privileges granted of special favor to the Jews by the means of John, the father of Eupolymus, who went ambassador to Rome for amity and aid. He took away
Who went to what? Rome?
to Rome for
Yeah,
amity and aid.
Because the Roman Empire and the Christian Empire was running simultaneously, you know. But the Romans ended up coming and conquer the Christians. That's how the Christians ended up falling. You understand? But they were running simultaneously. But the Christians had they had more power at the time. But the Romans, through the process of time, they start to
Get
get
stronger.
stronger. You understand? And they end up overthrowing the Grecians. Go ahead.
He took away and putting down the governments which were according to the law. He brought up new customs against the law. For he built gladly a place of exercise.
Yeah, man, that was Jason. We gladly do it.
And watch that to show that was what a Jake.
Yeah.
A Jake do
Yeah,
that.
Jake do that. Well,
Right, under the tower itself, and brought the chief young men under his subjection,
under his subjection, go ahead.
and made them wear a hat.
And made them wear a hat. That is why now, in today's time, again, nothing new under the sun. Watch this with the NBA draft and the NFL draft and whatnot. Even when in the transfer window season with football and whatnot, where does we seeing these players with his hat?
Yeah, it's hat.
And we people knows nothing about that.
You understand? Go ahead.
And the hats are covering over your man's head.
Right?
Right?
Go ahead.
Verse 13. Now such was the height of Greek fashions,
Of Greek fashion, go ahead.
an increase of heathenish manners, through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch.
Wicked nigga.
And no high priest.
It always has it will always have a sellout nigga.
Wicked wretch.
It will always have a sellout nigga, no matter what.
Just for the words that the most
Yeah,
be fulfilled.
yeah, it will always have a yeah. That's why you will get your Keith Rowley, your Dr. Eric Williams.
Eustace.
Yeah, Dr. Eric Eustace Williams, sellout nigga.
Yeah.
Pastor T.D. Jakes, sellout nigga.
Yeah, Nathaniel 7.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Satan.
Yeah. We name is Reverend Al Sharpton, sellout nigga.
All of them.
The next one, the Mosai, he was prophesied in the scripture. And the Mosai put him to death. Martin
King.
Lucifer King,
Yeah.
another sellout nigga.
Yeah.
It will always have sellout nigga, but don't worry, sellout niggas is always going to get what they always have been getting.
Death.
A death. A gruesome death. Well,
Right? And no high priest.
Yeah.
There was no high priest.
he fighting for that role. What a role bad. He wanted that role bad. He kill your own brother just to get out play. Go ahead. Yeah.
That the priests had no courage.
That he what?
The priests had no courage to serve anymore at the altar.
Because what was the priest rule? The priest rule was what? To administer the law. Right? The Levites, the word Levites go back into the word lawyer. Right? So they didn't have no more courage to continue to administer the law. So what's that go? When it no law in our land, what is called the land?
Chaos. Confusion.
Lawless. The place lawless.
Yeah.
Babal.
Yeah.
Babal.
Yeah.
What are you calling it?
Yeah,
Babal.
that's what it is.
Go ahead.
Right? But despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices.
Neglecting the sacrifices, all the ordinances what they're supposed to be doing as a priest. Go ahead.
Hasten to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise.
Go ahead.
After the game of discus.
After the game of what?
Discus.
And it's still discuss. Discuss still playing. Discuss still playing to this day. The sport of discuss is still playing to this very day. Go ahead.
after the game of discuss, called them forth,
Uh-huh.
not setting by the honors of their fathers,
Not certain by the honors of their fathers, which was given the law which was given unto their fathers, word.
but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
They like the glory of the Grecians best of all. So after all them years of following the Grecian customs and whatnot, and being put to death if you don't follow the Grecian customs, what do you think went on, boy? The falling of it, and what our people started what call themselves Christians.
Yeah, just like now.
Just like now we call ourselves Trinidadian because we fall in love with Trinidad. Trinity to the bone. Trinity to the bone.
Yeah.
Only wickedness that go along with it.
Yeah.
I's a proud Trinidadian.
Pro Trini.
Yeah, I's a proud Trinity to the bone.
Yeah. And I love how Trini does work.
Yeah.
Wickedness.
Yeah.
And I love how Trinity just talk. But hey, you wicked niggas, right?
That's why the scripture say what every knee shall bow and every tongue will confess to them.
Still all
Time coming, innit?
this is going to be the biggest I told you so moment. Continue, you wicked niggas. Go ahead. Because you have one more scripture to go to after this. Yeah.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
Yeah, so calamity started come upon them because the Lord said, that's what they're doing. Because watch now, all this here, this a main reason why they just want to destroy the Apocrypha, right?
Yeah.
Because it is true what they say. What the Christians and us be saying, this is true. I agree with them 100%. What they're saying here, that during the Hellenistic period, they never had a prophet.
Yeah, can.
Because all this way reading here,
You ain't hear about no prophet come.
we didn't hear about no prophet coming to talk to Israel.
Can.
Because why the Most High turn it back on we.
Can.
He turn it back on we. So all this what was going on here, they not no prophet to come and warn me. Hey, if you understand? All I continue all the shit. Alright, I turn my back on all that. Until I let you all yourself right. Eh?
Till when he start back in the New Testament,
Yeah.
And then when he said, I think it was John the Baptist or something.
Started John the Baptist. That was just to bring in the Mashiach.
Yeah, Mashiach, but the real prophet was the Mashiach.
Yeah. And after they kill the Mashiach, after they let the Romans kill the Mashiach, that was the day. Until now the prophets come back now. Right? So go ahead.
Right. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their of enemies and avengers.
They started. They love and that is the next thing. All they love all the other nations so much and following the customs until what there is enough turn back to biting your ass. Because that is what go on. What?
Whose custom they followed so earnestly.
So earnestly, so eagerly. They follow the people them customs so eagerly. Look at them, look like for instance them East Indian and them. You just be around these East Indian. I want to show them so much love and you're going and bowing to the boat, lighting deer and whatnot. You understand? And all they might be walking together and boom, the Indian here have position open, a high position and he walk open.
Well, he done, friend.
But he looking to undermine you in some way, form, fashion. He going by Mother Lakshmi and whatnot and light all kind of diya on your head.
Say all the most prayers, you know.
Say chant all the most chant you could chant. Just to make sure and get a position and send a Obia, send one of those thinking Obia behind you. Yeah. And the Obia will work because the Lord is going to make the Obia work on you because while you're not under his wings, you're not under his shadow.
Can.
Right?
In following the laws,
statutes, and commandments.
And just as the scripture was said earlier on, when we follow the laws, statutes, and commandments,
he will be for you. Right?
Yeah.
Because the Lord is the one that controls all spirits.
Yeah, he will be our
as long as you under the Lord, them Indian and African and all of them could walk how much over they want to send, how much thing they want to send. Come and throw thing by your door. Yeah.
That and all that working.
Come and throw all kind of thing by your door and whatnot, that thing working a fart. That will feel. But as long as you want to continue in the world, you want to eat pork, you want to this, you want to that and whatnot so forth. And the truth, whatever the truth, when the truth, them think it's not them doing it, and it's the Lord, because the Lord controls both left hand spirit and right hand spirit. Right?
He is the Father of spirit.
He is the Father of spirit, so he will treat you. So no matter how much you ball him out, when calamity take care, no matter how much, by the blood of Jesus I will be healed. No, his judgment is going to come on you.
Story now, a woman down the road now, she tell her my mother about Jesus thing, and say, my mother goes, she no, I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe in that and thing. Now what? Jesus, whatever. She go on down in tongue to drop somebody in tongue and go on with she nice gold band. A youth man jump in the van and ball tanty, look at the vibes there, and pull off she band and she and go. I asked my mother now, so where Jesus was?
Where the blood of Jesus?
Where the blood of Jesus was?
Stupid fool. So go ahead, I have one more thing.
Alright?
Yeah.
Whose custom they follow so earnestly, and unto whom they desire to be like in all things.
In all things, yeah, boy.
Right? Foolish.
Yeah, first the so stupid.
You are the ultimate power, and you follow everyone. They follow after these people.
Right?
Things, because when you watch them today, they want to be just like the white man.
Yeah.
They want to have this, they want to have that, they want to set up the house so, they want to do this, they want
They want to be in the same level.
And watch now, first, they're so smart. They know who Jakes is.
Yeah.
So they know Jakes like fashion.
Yeah.
Jakes will idolize whatever they're doing. That's how smart they
Yeah.
are, because they know who we're supposed to be. They know we're supposed to be the kings and the lords.
Can.
We like fashion, we like to rock back, we like to look good.
Yeah.
So when them start to do it a certain way, come like in an envious way, you start to watch that go, I had to do it just like them.
And they put in tribal
And then them do himself where all them
they
say that big fashion.
No.
Watch you white, so-called white man, them just
Yeah,
keep
millions.
it simple. And he have millions,
And watch, he have a simple $50 sneakers on his shoes and a short pants, his shirt in the pants. No kind of swag he have.
Most things might want to put on is a big phallic symbol around your neck.
Yeah.
That's what you like to do.
Yeah.
You understand?
Go ahead.
Right?
With 17 and then you go
Verse
into
17. For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of Yahweh, but the time following shall declare these things.
Right, the time following shall declare what? These things here, the calamities, with all these wickedness you're doing, it is going to catch up to you. Right? So go to the last scripture here, go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 6. Second Maccabees 6 and 6. Second Ezra. So yeah, 6
Right, this
and
book of
6.
2nd Maccabees chapter 6 verse 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself to be a Jew.
Right? It was against the law under the Christians for we to call ourselves Jews.
And that come down the line, because watch today you ask a real Jew if he's a Jew, you tell anybody Jews in Israel.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like that come like my aunt there, eh? Yeah, that Jews. So you that Jew like them in Israel? I say no, I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
You understand?
I'm a real Jew.
Yeah.
Come, what?
Right? And in the day of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraint to eat of the sacrifices. And when the feast of Bacchus was kept, right?
Yeah.
And Bacchus they go to Bacchanal carnival, right? The Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus.
Procession. Whether they
In the
walk
streets.
around the whole street.
And in the street
can.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it
That
is.
is the procession.
Yeah, that's the procession. Carrying ivy.
Ivy, where's
That's a plant. Ivy not a plant.
Yeah.
Like poison ivy.
Spell it.
IVY.
Ivy.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy.
Yeah, Ptolemy, right?
Yeah.
He was controlling Egypt.
Right?
Go ahead.
Against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices.
Right, go ahead.
And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death.
Should be what?
Put to death.
Should be put to death. This is what we was going through. So we had us to call ourselves Christians and whatnot. So when Paul had us to go into these Christian cities and whatnot, and when you read scriptures for there is neither Jew nor Greek, free nor bond, man or woman, for we are all one in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, or our Savior verbatim, Jesus Christ. is the Israelites he was talking about. Israelites who was calling themselves Christians. Not these blasted, stinking, so-called white people. Right? Yeah, that was it there? That was it there?
No, man, so somebody, two women who they punish for circumcising the sons.
Yeah.
Right? I'll read down, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
But there were two women brought who had circumcised their children, sons, right? Whom they had openly led round about the city. The babies hanging at their breasts, they cast them down headlong from the wall. So they killed them.
Yeah, they killed them for what? For circumcising the sons. Right? I just show you how wicked Esau is, the so-called white man. So this is just history going into here, but we were in the top for that day, you know?
Yeah. I just looking for something here.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
There's like a search.
So you have to subscribe to this book, the Apocrypha. In order to get, without the Apocrypha, the Bible is incomplete. The reason why the so-called white man take out this, and so because if they didn't keep the Apocrypha in the Bible, they would never be able to that John 3:16 and all these other scriptures, it would have never been able to come to fruition. It would never be able to pull off. That Juno Greek
costumes and watch it looking like that.
Cannibal thing. It's cannibal thing.
Yeah, boy.
Cannibal.
Yeah.
So you see who make cannibal?
God, it came straight from the Egyptians.
Wow. Papaya. Papaya. So you niggas, you Negroes who want to continue to be sellout niggas, well, alright. You Negroes who don't want to come back to your heritage, well, alright. No problem. No problem. Just know you have something coming. You could say about I don't trouble nobody. I just God know my heart and God know my heart and God know my heart. Yeah. You go know how much heart you know.
You don't even know where's the heart.
And you didn't know where's your heart.
Heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
And desperately.
Who can do it?
Who can do it?
That's how you just say it there. That's how you just say it there.
Yeah, according to Sizzler, see a man's face, but you can't see your heart. You understand? So with that we say
Kalayam,
La Alayam Nawa,
Yahweh, Basham, Yawashai, Baha, Rakah, Kadash, Shal Yawashai,
Barakata
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Barakata Yawashai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yawashai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yawashai.
In one, double honors unto the elders and apostles and great ministers that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preach in this truth or the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and the freedom to do so on the highways and the byways, now more so than ever for the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. You know, 144, 130, and shalom unto the very few but faithful apostles. Shalom. And wah bad babal unto this wicked world.
Wah bad
babal. Shalom.
Shalom,